Hello everyone, welcome to Two Old Goats and Some Chicks Homestead. I just wanted to take a minute today because I do, besides gardening and farming, I do crafting. I wanted to share today with a little idea that I had, and I wanted to kind of share it with you because I thought it'd come out cute. It's a DIY. I try to do everything as cheaply as I can, but still have something cute. I have air plants. I have this small one. I need to get it outside. The light inside is not good enough for it. This is actually supposed to be pink. It's a real pretty air plant. It's supposed to be a pretty pink, but it's not colored. And I have one that's this size. It has a little root ball on it, little roots. I've been able to survive them. I've not killed these few yet. I have killed quite a few other ones. I have had a few, but I wanted to show you the little hanger that I made to kind of hang it outside so it could get some sun and some air. Just kind of give you a little idea of what it's supposed to look like. All this is, of course, my family never threw anything away, and I inherited that lovely trait of kind of hoarding stuff. So this is just a baby clothes hanger, toddler clothes hanger that's covered in the plastic. As you can see, it's just the hanger. Okay, so this is what it looked like before. Okay, and I'm just going to show you how I made it. If the video isn't end up being too long, make two of them, one out of a small hanger and then one out of a, just a regular old wire hanger. I do know that the wire from making that other one is a little tough, so I'm just using a pair of snips. These husband is actually cut in the wire and the electrical thing to pop the hole in it, and I'm using these needle nose pliers that are all rusty. I will leave a link because I want to try some different wire, and I'd like for you guys just to check it out and see what wire I'm talking about. It's a crafting wire. It's a little bit easier to bend. I don't know how well it's going to hold up in the weather. I don't know how well this one will hold up or this one. So I'd like to kind of maybe, if I can swing it in the budget somewhere, maybe get some of that wire and try it out and see how it does. But for now, we're going to do this. So I'm going to cut this side. I don't know. We're going to cut one side or the other. Just go with it, and hopefully it's the right side. I'm following the curl. Okay, so we're going to cut this side, and hopefully I'm not wrong, because I don't want to pull the pressure on it and so I just kind of pull it apart. No big deal. And then I just go along and straighten it out the best I can. I do find that gardening and crafting and other types of things that have to do with nature tends to help me therapeutically. I do have a confession to make. I think everybody has issues, so this is for everybody that has issues. Just get outside, even if you don't garden, and just take a minute and take a deep breath. Enjoy the day. Smell the air. Take a second. But we're basically just going along, straightening it out. Not anything fancy. And the reason I don't know how it's going to hold up in the weather is because when I'm bending it, the the coating on the wire does break, and, well, let's just admit, on a budget, we can't do nothing about it. But while I'm bending this real quick, I did want to talk to you a little bit about the wire that I'm going to get, or I want to try to get. It's on my wish list. It's aluminum wire. It's just crafting wire for flower arrangements and stuff. It's just, if you crafters know, you'll know what that wire is. But yeah, I'm just basically, I'm going to leave this because it helps me get it started at the end to do this. Okay? Alright, so this is going to be for the small one. So, just, we'll bend it, make it look pretty. Hopefully. So, I guess I kind of like this little swirly. It just adds a little pop to it. So, I'm going to try to do another one real quick. If it ends up taking too long, then I just won't do it. So, we just twist. Did it around my thing and then just adjusted it to the way I wanted it. So we're working with it. Just pull it out where we want it. It's just wire. We only get boo-boos. See? Got that one earlier. Like I said, I'm not no artist. I just want something to look nice. So, I'm going to go one more time. And hopefully, it'll look the way I want it to. Just using my pliers as to give myself a guide to how deep or how thick I want it. Yeah, I do gotta to get it up there. So, and then I just keep going around. And I'm gonna stop with this one. Hopefully I don't poke my eye out. Thank goodness I got my safety goggles on. You may want to wear safety goggles. Never know how this is going to turn out. So, if you end up liking the crafting videos, by all means, please let me know in the comments. I know what more bring you, because let's admit I do this sort of thing in the off season, or when I have a bum leg and can't do anything, because that's why I'm stuck in the house. Dave won't let me do much. Okay, so I did it kind of quickly, nothing fancy, just a little swirl. I'm going to straighten this out because I want to knock everything around. So, alright, not too bad. Not too bad. So, but also, because my pliers are kind of a little on the rusty side there, when I get that wire, I'd like to try to get me some, little crafting pliers, and I'll show you which ones I'm talking about. I'll leave a description down there. You may have them, but at least that way you can see the wire, the things that I'd like to try to get in the future to kind of do some of the crafting, because I do a little bit of crafting. Okay, so we've got the top. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom with this little thing. I'm going to make a little seat. This one, I put the root through the loop. It needed it. But this one, I think I just have a seat. I have one that is got a baby, and I was going to show you guys that one, but I didn't want to take a chance of hurting it. So, start. And then just make it a seat. And then, I didn't bring my thing. But then you just start, well, if I can get my pliers to do what I want them to. And then I just take and twist. I did have something I don't see what I did with it, but to bend these into the right shape that I want. But we're going to wing it because I'm not going to... Ooh. This is another reason I want to try the crafting wire. It's a lot easier to use. So. But I'm just going to continuously wrap it a few times. And just keep bend it. It's just wire. And then we'll pull this down and keep twisting. And if it's not perfect, right here, I just take the pliers and bend it the way I want it and make it do what I want it to. We have to make things do what we want them to sometimes. This is, I don't know, this is the reason I say I want that, try that crafting wire and see how well it holds up. Because it would be just so much easier to bend, but we are using what we have today. So, and then I just take and pull, well, get the right one. Okay, and then just adjust as I need to adjust. See, it's not big enough. I want it to kind of sit down a little bit. So, see, it'll have to be a little. And then, so see, we just kind of bend it to fit our thing, our plant, our plant, and then we just, well, if I quit being all thumbs, and then we just make the top. Bring it on in. And then just make your top. And that was it. It took a little bit of time, but that's all that we do. Didn't realize, but that took quite a while. So we'll just make the one, keep it kind of short today. And then I'm sure you'll see this hanging somewhere. If I can sneak it into the garden so it can get watered until my secret garden gets in. They didn't turn out too bad. So, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. It's okay. If you have a better idea, please share. I'm always open to new ideas, willing to try new things. So, from Heather here on the homestead, I hope you guys have a great day. And happy crafting, because that's what I'm doing today. One more to go. Till next time.